the director of Hasyim University. However, all the educators are respectable, all participants in the speech competitions. Firstly, let's say thanks to Allah who has given us some mercies and blessings, so that we can be in this place in good condition and happy station. Secondly, my salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness, from the stupidity to the clearness, from Jahiliyah to the Islamic era, namely Islam, our true religion. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. Al-Alam explained that education occupies a very strategic position in the development of the nation, especially in the long term, because the importance of education until the first of the Quran, which was first revealed by Allah, namely the letter Al-Alam verse 1 to 5 is related to education. History records that since pre-independence, young people have been active in education activities. The establishment of Taman Siswa in Jakarta and Budio Thomas Mission, for example, is proof that from the beginning the youth have been involved in the field of education. In this situation, where education is still facing such big problems, the challenges of the era of globalization are so strong. But youth today has a different concept. That is how we exploit this modern era. And the big question is, what is our role as youth to increase quality of education in millennial era? Well, my name is Ibrizah Maulidiya. I'm the delegation of Annuqayah Lubangsa Putri Islamic Boarding School, standing here only to present my speech in front of them. The title is Youth Creativity to Increase Education Quality in Millennial Era. Ladies and gentlemen, and all their youngsters, on 2022-2035, Indonesia will start the golden era with free democracy. This condition able to be useful by us as young generation to build this country with our creativity, talents, discipline, and especially education. Because now Indonesia faces crisis education, that is below education quality. Beside it, life change surface that advances of technology, constant face information, and also infinite work. But do you know, according to most world literary nation, 88 million society in Indonesia, which connect to internet, 40% among them that use for play game, and only 2% that use for search education searches. Middle generation are young people who must have concern for the country and its potential research. But how about our condition now? We just use the technology for other positive things. Well, we can use the technology for increase our creativity, talents. Then from that creativity, we build education quality in Indonesia to be better than before. We should utilize and prepare the ammunition to face the demands of increasingly dynamic era. Education is one of container help us prepare everything that is needed by the time. So, don't let all of us just become a foolish generation enslaved by technology. But remember, we have big role here, the engine of this nation. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and middle generation has big role to increase education quality in Indonesia. Here, I have 2 minutes that can be done by middle generation. The first is be creative generation. We are, as middle generation, as agent of change for this country, must try something that We make creative content to increase education quality in Indonesia, such as Asy'ari. She's one of influencers in Indonesia who can motivate young generation by her video in her YouTube channel. She said, it's easy to be a creative person, but it's difficult to be creative with certain quality. Second is, be productive generation. Things, do, repeat, and it will be happy. It is simple steps that can be used by us to be productive people. Then we will realize the productivity of someone is the first step to concept development. James said, every state in his book, Annuqayah, that is his success is product of daily habit, not what is lifetime transformation. The third is be inspirative generation. We are, as youth, have to be inspirative generation. Remember that youth is the main subject of education, such as Maulidiya, who was studied cum laude in Oxford University. Although she has good career in entertainment, she never ignored the importance of education. Ladies and gentlemen, and audiences, we are a millennial generation. We can do many things to increase quality of education in Indonesia. So, don't let ourselves just become spectators who can watch the bad things. It's time to rise up and fight the golden era. This is all my speech. Thanks for your attention. And I will close my speech by a wise word from Tuan kami. This country needs a lot of young generation who are looking for a solution, not young people lecturing each other. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.